Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. For those who don't know us, I'm Tim.
And I'm Stephanie.
And
we are traveling the world since 1 week, and currently we are in Thailand. When you are landing in Bangkok, you are getting a visa on arrival, so you don't have to book it in advance. You will get it when you arrive here, and it's also for 30 days, and it's free.
Yeah, so we actually intend to stay for 60 days, around 60 days. That's why we needed to take a visa beforehand. We filled it out online. It cost 40 euros per person.
Yeah, it's a tourist visa.
Just be sure to do it a little bit in advance, as it might take a while to get it. So another thing, when you're landing on the airport, don't stress, but be sure to download the Bolt app and the Grab app beforehand. Download it when you're still at home. Here, most of the transportation you can easily do with Bolt or Grab. It works similar than Uber, and we booked so many transportations with Bolt already.
Yeah, and in our experience, it was always cheaper than a taxi here or even a tuk-tuk here, which are more expensive than a Bolt. So we always went with the Bolt app, which was very easy. Sometimes you have convenience. Sometimes you have to wait very long, especially in the evening when there are so many when there is so much traffic and so many people
taking a Bolt, taking a taxi.
Then you have to wait sometimes like up to 20 minutes.
But that's all still fine. And the very convenient thing is you don't need it's getting paid beforehand over your credit card,
so you don't get tricked.
And that's another very important thing. If you grab a taxi or tuk-tuk, tell them where you want to go and ask for the price before you take it. And be sure to negotiate, because you can always get a cheaper price.
And last important thing about the taxis, if you are taking a taxi in Thailand or a tuk-tuk, you have to pay attention at the plates.
Yes.
At the plate, it has to be a yellow one.
Those are the official government taxis / tuk-tuks.
Yes. We are staying in a hotel near the Khao San Road. Not in the Khao San Road, because it's a very noisy street with a lot of cafes and restaurants, which is really nice, but I wouldn't stay there because it's very loud, especially at night. I wouldn't get any sleep there, so I wouldn't recommend staying there.
And that's mostly because of the hostels, I think. There are a lot of hostels there, a lot of tourists, and as you can imagine, because there are a lot of tourists, there are a lot of shops, there are a lot of street shops, and which are focused on tourists. So higher prices, a lot of noise, and Stephanie already said, a lot of party and pubs, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're into that, maybe it's a good place to stay. But for us, we want to have a good night's sleep, so we don't recommend sleeping there.
You can definitely visit the street. It's nice because it has so many restaurants, and we also found there a very good vegan and vegetarian restaurant.
The best one yet.
Yeah, it was
Bangkok.
Really nice. It's called Mango Vegan and Vegetarian.
Of course, there are also a lot of different temples in Bangkok, as in Thailand overall. And of course, there's also the Grand Palace,
where the king lives,
which you should visit, but it's only open until 4 p.m. So be sure to keep that in mind. Alright, so we are in the tuk-tuk, and as you can hear, we're stuck in traffic, and you don't hear any honks. None at all. Like in Vietnam or Sri Lanka or other Asian places where we've been so far, they are honking all the time. It's so noisy. Although this is still noisy, but it's very different and way calmer like this. We are at the Wat Intara Viharan.
So it's a very big temple with lots to see. it's very beautiful. Here we also have a golden big Buddha. It was 40 bahts per person.
So on a side note, people seem to be very friendly. Again, like in a lot of Asian countries, very, very friendly, but they have most of the time their own agenda. So also here we got a cheap ride for 100 for the both of us to guide us to a few different places. But then again, he came up with his own schedule to show us a shop where we might buy something where we are not really interested in. So be sure to sometimes lay off the Western friendliness and to be able to say no, to don't feel bad. This is something we have a very hard time with, to just be able to say no to things, to follow your own schedule, because you are here spending your hard-earned money, and it would be nice to do the things you actually like and enjoy doing. We also did a river tour on the Chao Phraya River, which is also a very nice activity. It's something else. You see Bangkok through a different lens, and while on it we also visited another nice temple, which we can also recommend.
We took spontaneously a boat, and now we are here at the big Buddha temple, which is really, really beautiful.
It's amazing to look at.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And it was 2,000 baht for both of us for the river boat.
River tour, right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 1.5 hours.
And the entrance was free. I think it's because of the boat tour. Otherwise, you may have to pay an entrance here if you don't come by boat. Yeah, so far it's really beautiful, and we really recommend it because you see so much the river.
It's a very different view of the city.
When you are in Bangkok, don't forget about the great and nice foods they have here.
Yeah.
They have so many food markets which you definitely should visit. One of them is Chinatown. It was the first night market we went on, and what do you say?
Yeah, you definitely have to visit it. That's for sure, but I think once is enough. So you have to see it. It's all the colors, all the people that are there is worth a visit.
But they are mostly tourists.
Yes.
And it's also, I think it's only for tourists. We didn't see many Thai people there.
The food also is mediocre, so it's not like you get the best food there, but again, it's worth the experience. But the other markets, on the other hand, are definitely worth spending more time.
Yeah, a big recommendation is the Chatuchak weekend market. So we are about to enter one of the biggest weekend markets, and we are searching for food because we are very hungry. But there are also various things they sell here, so it's not just a food market. So let's see. I love that you can get a matcha everywhere here, and it's very nice because we don't want to drink coffee every day, so matcha is a good alternative.
So we're having lunch at a very local place. Stefani has pad thai with seafood. I have some fried noodles with seafood, and we're also getting a papaya salad. And you won't believe this, it's for under €5. I mean. Alright, so it's super nice here. A lot of people. I mean, it's a weekend market, so you can imagine more people here than probably on other markets. Be sure to not bring too much money, because Stefani bought so many things already. They have so many cute things, and apparently we tried to bargain a few times and they always said no discount.
Chatuchak weekend market is really nice.
Yeah, so many different stores, so many different shops. It goes from food, of course, to clothes, to
home decor,
plants,
and also art. They have like a really big art section there, and it's so nice. We can only recommend it.
For sure.